features that I want to highlight mainly on this machine is the high-low pulley system. The high-low pulley is great for all back workout, mainly the lats, isolating the lats. The low pulley is great for back development, meaning the centre of the back, as well as arm training, biceps, top one, tricep. So what I'm going to demonstrate today on this is some of the different forms or range of motion that you can do. I'm going to be demonstrating the high pulley. Now, like I said, on the high pulley, it's mainly used for tricep and back development. When we're using this machine, because we're on a leverage system here, we want to be able to, when we pull the bar, we want to have the weight about in the mid-range level. If it goes above that, we lose tension on the body. So we're trying to get it to the point where when it comes into the contracted position, it's around about midway. So I'll do this for myself here. When I pull it down, as you can see, I'm actually pulling the weight down, losing effective training on the muscle. So what I do is just a matter of adjusting the bench. I can either adjust the bench or I can add a chain on to lengthen it. So like I said again, with most of these systems, we've had a lot of people saying, oh, you know, I've done this move, I'm not getting a good feel on it. It's not the fact I'm not getting a good feel on it, they haven't adjusted the machine to their particular preferences, okay? So the correct positioning should be that when your arms are fully extended, the weight is activated. So there the weight's not activated, now the weight is activated, okay? The weight is activated, it's on the working muscles. Now I'll pull it down to my chest, and now I'm in that mid-range there. I'm not above it, I'm not below it, it's there. Okay? And what we want to do is we want to limit a lot of people get in when they're doing back is loading it up and getting all the momentum swinging into it. Okay? That's just going to create bad form and you're going to use more shoulders than arms. The correct way to do this is to be in an upright position, bar above the head, lats pushed forward. Now, we need to lean back slightly as we bring it down, otherwise if I didn't do that, we'd hit the top of the head. So it's just enough to clear your head. Then back to the starting position. Okay, if we're interested in doing more upper back movement or upper back stimulation, we aim the bar higher on the chest. If you want more lower back or lower lat development, we aim it further down the chest, and I'll demonstrate the two. For upper back development, bringing it to the upper chest or chin area. Here we're able to use more weight, but it's only developing the upper back. If we want to develop more lower back, we just pull it further down the body into the lower lat area. Can't go as heavy here because we are pulling it down further. Okay, so just reiterate on the pull down system for the back, and that is take you about 5 or 10 minutes to get the settings right for the machine. So what we're after is when we're in the top position, arms fully extended, weight is activated. Then from there we want to pull it so the weight stays activated on the muscle. If it goes on that point, you're then flicking the weight and losing it off the muscle. So it just takes a while to adjust it. Once you've got the machine adjusted, use the tips I just mentioned. Also too, great thing I love about this machine is that you're not limited by choices of exercise. So once you've developed your body to a certain point, you're after that little bit extra, okay? You don't have to go out and buy another machine. You can just addition other handles and straps that clip easily onto the machine and keep you progressing. This is great because it takes out the arm involvement okay? Plus it's good for people with, say, bad shoulders or a bit of lower back pain. Again, the form is the same. When our arms are stretched to the top, the weight is just activated, okay? Again, same thing, head up, and as we pull it down, if you want more upper back development, we bring it up to the upper chest. Again, we're using a conventional lifting style, pausing at the top, squeezing at the bottom, pausing at the top, squeezing at the bottom. The way I like to think about it is I have my head stretching and squeezing. So I basically stretch, squeeze, stretch, squeeze, okay? If you again want to develop more lower lat area, just pull it down further down the body. Stretch, squeeze, stretch, squeeze. Okay. One thing when we've got a wide grip, we tend to hit more the centre back. If you want to hit more the outer back area, a close grip is the one you want to go for. Close grip handle. Again, the same thing. If we just want to just isolate just the lats, we sit more upright, pull it just in front. And that'll develop the outer back or the outer lats. Because we have lats and then the centre is our actual back. So when we want to just train lats, we sit more upright, and that's even in your pull down movements. If you want to involve some back, we lean back, we hold the body here, we pull down, and that's going to work now our back. Now lats are still getting stimulated, but it's more into the back. And that tip is the same whether you're using a wide bar, overhand bar, or close grip bar. More upright position hits more into the lats, more lean down position hits into the back. But the only problem is when we're doing the lean down position is not to get into the habit of doing this. Because then it's all just arms. Okay? We want to lean back, fix our body in that position, pull it down. If you can't pause at the bottom, the weight is too heavy. And again, as you can see, I've got the range of motion correct for my body. Okay? Now we have the tricep exercises. Again, off the high pulley. We're looking for a position we can move the bench out to the side and stand on the actual plate itself, which normally I'll do, but this will be fine to demonstrate this today. Okay, tricep press down. Again, it's a matter of adjusting the length of the strap or chain for your particular body. Okay. What I normally try and do on this machine is a good way of doing it is basically I make sure that the bar that I'm using, whether it be a longer bar, shorter bar, angled bar, I just make sure that it's in line with my upper chest. Okay? And press down to the bottom, hold it in the bottom position. Triceps contract. If you cannot hold it there, the weight is too heavy. Bring it up to the sternum, press down. Up to the sternum, press down. One of the specialised attachments that I like to use in this machine, and these are also available at Sam's Fitness, is the rope attachment. We can't go as heavy on these movements, but they're more for isolated. Again, it's the same positioning. I try and get the rope about in line with lower chest, so I'll probably put a chain on this to back a little bit longer to bring it down. And again, just squeezing. What the rope just gives you advantage of developing the outer head of the tricep. So once you feel like you're maximised in tricep development, this will keep you developing on with arm development or tricep development.